I'm not a fan of New Year's resolutions, mostly because it's this unspoken assumption that at midnight in 2021 you get this whole fresh burst of motivation and drive to go after your dreams, which is not necessarily true, because if you want to achieve something, you can definitely start working towards it now. And another issue that I find with resolutions is that they tend to be a little more vague. They don't have the structure or the pillars that goals have, because when you talk about goals, you will get your timelines, you'll get your action plan behind that goal, you'll have your success indicators and so on, which you don't necessarily have with resolutions. But with all that said, I definitely do see the appeal of New Year's resolutions, because it is a new year, it's a fresh start, you do want to make some changes, improve yourself. So in this video, I want to show you how you can build your goals around your New Year's resolutions that you've already set for yourself. Because in as much as there's two camps when it comes to resolutions and goal setters, I think there's definitely a middle ground where you can actually pull from the benefits of setting a resolution and setting goals. So that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. So when we're talking about resolutions, we're talking about when you decide to start or to stop doing something, which is always a great thing, because that goes back to maybe you want to follow your habit, you might want to get better at a certain skill. So a very common New Year's resolution is, I want to start working out more. That's a very common one that a lot of people set for themselves at the beginning of the year. But as I said, it tends to be very vague when you set your resolution. So bringing it into the personal finance space, you might say, I want to worry less about money in the new year, which is a great thing to aim for. However, it is also still vague. So the principle behind it, the vision behind it is awesome. It just doesn't give you enough information for you to actually start working towards that, right? So when you bring in your concept of goals, this is where you really start to flesh out that resolution. So you go back to your resolution of wanting to worry less about money in the new year. And then you start asking yourself questions such as, what does that actually mean for you? Does that mean reducing your debt? Does that mean increasing your income? Does that mean just understanding your financial situation and knowing where everything is? What does that really mean for you? And once you identify that, then you can actually start really digging down and making a really detailed goal, and which subsequently creates for you a really detailed plan that you can actually work off of. So going back to that original example of worrying less about money, you might decide that, cool, for me to actually worry less about money, I do need to actually start earning more money. And then you can actually go into the specifics of how much money you actually need to be earning more in the new year for you to stop worrying about money. And once you identify the number, it becomes really easy or easier for you to actually identify how you can make it happen, right? So if worrying less about money means earning 10,000 rands more a month, then you start thinking about, cool, what can I do in my career to actually start earning that amount, said amount of money? Do I need to start a side hustle? Do I need to do something in my business? And so on. So you start thinking about all these ideas, and what you're doing is actually coming up with a plan. Because when you end up deciding that, okay, cool, I actually do need to add a new income stream to achieve that goal, then you can actually start fleshing that out as well to say, this is how I'm going to do that. So that's how you can actually take your resolution and build out your goals from it. So take your resolution, ask yourself what it actually means to achieve your set resolution. What are your success indicators? When do you actually want to achieve that? And that is a very important one. You want to make sure that you have your goal time-based. So for example, you want to worry less about money. If that means earning more income, then when do you want to start earning that income during that year, or what date are you actually aiming for, so that you actually aim that sense of agency. So a fully fleshed out plan would be, I want to worry less about money in 2021, and how I'm going to do this is by earning more income, or adding 10,000 rands more into my income every single month. But how I'm going to actually get that 10,000 rands is by starting to earn more in my current job, getting a new job, or starting a new business or a side hustle. So that's how your resolution really does get fleshed out by goals, right? So although there are two camps when it comes to setting New Year's resolutions and setting goals, there definitely is a middle ground where you can get both the benefits of having a New Year's resolution in terms of that feeling of a fresh start, of a new beginning, of a whole new year, and with the benefits of actually setting goals, which brings in the practicality of it in terms of when you want to achieve certain things, what it really means to achieve those things, and how you actually want to achieve them and make them happen. And if you mix these two, I think it'll put you in a much better position to actually go after your set resolutions and actually achieve them in the new year without giving up too soon, because when you don't have those goals around you, or you don't have a plan around your resolutions, it becomes very easy for you to kind of start brushing them off and not actually working towards them. So I hope this information helps you to actually start building goals around your resolutions so we can make 2021 a success. But if this was your very first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like button. Let us know what you thought about this video. We have a whole lot more videos that will help you get a handle of your own personal finances, because we talk about everything when it comes to personal finances, from debt, credit, investing, saving, budgeting, everything. So be sure to check out some of the videos on our channel just by clicking on that Small Steps to Freedom name there, and you'll be able to see all our videos and all our content that we've created this year. But until I see you on my next video, guys, bye for now.